In order to view your students' grades, you'll need to go to the Progress tab. On the left-hand side, you'll see Week, Year, and Progress. Once you're in the Progress tab, on the right-hand side, you'll see a summary of their courses. It'll include their current grade, if they're meeting the requirements to have a grade, and the goal they set at the beginning of the year. If there's no letter grade under the goal, that simply means your student didn't set a goal for that particular course at the start of the year. In order to see details about what's behind their grade, you can click onto the grade itself. You'll notice that underneath each course's name, it does give you a summary of what's happening in this course. So for example, the demonstration student we're looking at here is behind 3 focus areas in their Modern World History course and has a cognitive skill average that's below the minimum required 70%. In fact, the student currently has a 61%. To see more details of that, we can click on the incomplete, or if your student has a letter grade, you can click there. Within there, we can see that the student has currently earned 43% of what they could in this class, and that results in an incomplete grade. Now, this student doesn't have any projects overdue, which is a good thing, but is significantly behind in the power and additional focus areas. So based on where the student's at right now, they are on pace to not complete any. This is because they've completed none out of the 9 power focus areas that are required at this year, and to be on pace, they would have needed to have completed 3 out of the 9. The same information is available for the additional focus areas. You can also see that the student's cognitive skills in this course are below the required 70%. So this student is currently at a 2.88, which for their grade level corresponds to a 61%. To see which particular cognitive skills they're low on, we're going to look a little further down. So there's a number of different cognitive skills associated with the course, and the ones that have already been assessed will have a dot next to them. If they've been assessed multiple times, they'll have multiple dots, and you can see the score of where your student is at. If a cognitive skill has been assessed more than once, there will still only be 1 score, and that represents the highest level your student has achieved. When you're planning for the rest of the year, one thing you want to do is to identify which cognitive skills are present in the remaining projects. If it's a cognitive skill that your student has already been assessed on and is low, they want to look at ways to bring that score up. If it's a cognitive skill that your student hasn't yet been assessed on, you want to help them make a plan for how to score as high as possible on that. Some suggestions for how to do that effectively are included in the handout that was provided to you. For math courses, there'll be a similar table to this that will have not only cognitive skills, but math concept skills, and the process works pretty much the same way there.